Welcome back to the Electric State Godparents Episode 7. Now, so we were smart. We didn't promise that we'd be back the very next week. Last time.
And for good reason.
There
was
there was some good foresight there. We're getting into summer schedule. Things can take a little longer sometimes. But we're back. Minus one Banky. But he, as I was saying to the group, he had a pretty rough go last session. Some tough talks with his folks. Needs some little downtime. But we have the rest of the regular crew. And if I could get them to introduce themselves again, this has been a little while, and also if they can introduce their characters in their full names. Anyone want to jump off on that one?
Yeah, I can take the lead. So Lethal Deli Meats here. A long time no see. My friends. I play Javi Havoc, whose full legal name is Javier Jose Santiago Gutierrez. He is accompanied by our show's real protagonist, his dog Rolly, whose real name is Roland's Tuesday Gutierrez.
Roland's Tuesday?
Tuesday. He was adopted on a Tuesday, and when they filled out the paperwork, it had a middle name slot, and Javi thought it was a requirement, not optional.
he thought that's where the date went.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nowhere for the day.
The day of the week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey.
Excellent.
Even younger Javi was less smart.
Wow.
Somehow he's gotten smarter.
He's gained wisdom.
Isn't that what happens usually when you age?
Exactly. You gain wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're gonna have to type that one out for me. I wanna keep this for prosperity. I think it was gonna be like a Pablo Picasso scenario.
Yeah, I had to go back and find what I had said Christie's last name was, and then decided I kind of hated it. So we're gonna forget all about that. I'm not even gonna tell people where to look, if they don't already know. So that's fine. Yeah, so I'm Athena. Hello everyone. And my character, her full legal name is Christina Renee Mitchell.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Very white girl name.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I can.
I went to an elementary school with somebody with that name for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Has Renee got the little accent?
You know, I actually don't think that it does.
Okay. Important details.
That is, yeah.
For sure, yeah.
All right, Liza. Who is Liza really?
Hello. I am your friendly neighborhood Epsilon, and Liza, her full legal government name is Elizabeth Marie Harmon.
Okay.
All right.
Classic. If Elizabeth can't be your middle name, it damn well better be Marie.
That's true. Yeah.
So, I think her family definitely tried to call her Liza Marie as a kid, but like it didn't stick past elementary school.
Yeah, there's some crazy like statistic, right, where it's like more than half of like girls' middle names are like Elizabeth Marie or like Anne or something. I think
that checks out pretty hard.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, my mom's middle name's an Anne.
Yeah. My wife's an Elizabeth.
Grace is also a common one.
Sisters of Jane.
Anyway.
So funny.
I definitely didn't look at lists of most common middle names.
Hey, you know, and store that knowledge forever.
It wasn't like it's got to be so basic.
I mean, I knew mine was going to be super basic. Like Liza Marie is
Yeah.
absolutely that kind of name.
It's not basic, it's real. Adds to the realism.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
considering this is the 90s, both names came with a full pack of gel pens.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But even when you open them, it's kind of 50-50 as to whether you can actually get them to write or not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're 50% dried out for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Happens.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Such is the life of a gel pen.
So in the last session, you guys saw Banky to his destination with his father. His father had been leading them, only to find his mother wasn't really in trouble from the gang, and that she was actually the head of the gang, and had put out a hit on her ex-husband, Banky's dad. And
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheaper than divorce.
And he had basically got Banky to come along just as protection.
It's basically a human shield.
Kind of, yeah.
I feel
can't-
so much less bad for like treating him like crap and wiggling money out of him, knowing that was more or less his goal.
Yeah.
Damn, guys, we were kind of based.
Yeah, we knew what was up.
But yeah, you had the invitation to stay from his mom, but no, didn't want any part of that. And you headed back out onto the ocean. With still the same old quest of making it north to Salt Spring Island eventually, to reunite little baby Edith with her father.
Mm-hmm.
Now, now that you get back out on the water, and there's no other pressing destinations between here and your final goal, you start to make some good headway. Banky gets more and more skilled behind the wheel of the ship and
of the shitty Ben.
of the shitty van.
Yes, that's shitty Ben.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That as the days go on, he starts to make better and better time with each trip, but it still takes quite a while. In the short, from south of LA to north of LA took you days, and now it is taking you weeks to get across to most of California. In that time, though, you generally only have a few days worth of food, so you're having to stop on occasion, find spots of civilization, which is fairly easy at first. As you're going north, there's San Francisco, there's all these major metropolises that you're going by that get thinner and thinner the farther you go north.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you go to shore and get more provisions, the attitudes of the people on the mainland feel more and more divided. And the last time you went, you saw some people speaking out against you specifically, and the news articles that Kathleen had been publishing that had kind of painted you as public enemy number one, as the problem with this new nation of Pacifica is people like you that don't appreciate what all the corporations have done. So every time you land, you find there's more of these gatherings, people speaking, holding up signs, protesting, and some of them are condemning the corporations, and the president. The president of Pacifica is Latoya Griffin, who is thought to be firmly in the pocket of the CEO of Century, which is known as Valeria Lopez. So those two are the seat of power in the country that you're in. But then on the other side, there's people extolling the corporations as saviors of this new place, and anyone who says otherwise is a traitor. And you have become the face of those traitorous group.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
In fact, the last time you went to shore, you almost had to leave quickly as a group someone recognized you, and and they started to gather. It's them. They just knew right away to start moving and get what you could and get out.
Okay.
And amongst these two major voices, there's also a third group, which seems to be less. What should I say? They don't seem to be on one side specifically or the other, but they're calling out for people to take notice that those friends and family seem to be disappearing, and normally what we considered like tinfoil hat conspiracists shouting from the street corner are talking about things they see in the woods, giant mechanical beasts that most don't listen to.
This was a long time ago, but when we saw that thing in the desert in season 1, I remember Edie making a post of like a photo of it, I think.
Yeah.
Or just like a description or something. Has that gained any traction since then? Like, have people found that and been like, oh, it's,
From the still, like, the account never got deleted, Edie's Gambit.
Yeah, it's they're out there, but like the people that it's like photos of Bigfoot. Those that believe are convinced that this is proof. Those that don't, it doesn't matter what the picture is. It was doctored. It's from a distance. It's taken out of context, whatever it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And then follow up, I guess. As we've been traveling, obviously people are somewhat interested in our whereabouts. Have there been like any, because I feel like there's probably like local news sources coming out with like, oh, they were seen here or something, Has anyone put together the pieces that we're like traveling north specifically?
There you haven't seen anything in any reports or anything.
Right. Cool. Sounds good.
I think
as long as that remains the case.
In cases like this, I think there's reports of you in many places as well, places you haven't been.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And that would be something that Christy would be encouraging as well. Yeah. For sure. Just to make things easier for us. She doesn't want to show up in the next town and they're like already be a mob waiting at the dock. So
yeah, Liza will definitely help you on that.
Okay, sick.
So you're about a couple days ago, actually, sorry. Yeah, about a couple days ago, you last made like your last kind of landfall in Eureka in the northern California. And you're getting far enough away from the established community centers that it felt very desolate. The people that were there weren't concerned with either side. They were basically trying to survive, and your money wasn't even good. Not that you have a lot left. Your resources are almost completely drained as far as money as just feeding yourself and basic supplies. I'm going to say the only one who had a bunch of money was Banky, and he's down to his last $100.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, when you left there, that was 2 days ago, and you've just passed into the southern Oregon coast. You finally left Pacifica proper. You see little movement on shore during the day, and at night you see very few lights. You do hear the occasional gunshot.
Okay.
Yeah. So this has been in a total of about 5 weeks. It took you to get to this point.
Okay.
Between your stops and spending time on shore when you needed to, it has taken a fair while.
Gotcha. And I apologize. Remind me, the new nation of Pacifica. is it just California, or is it the kind of entire West Coast? Like once we get into the Oregon, Washington area, are they still Pacifica, or are they their own thing?
I think this part, like, it does extend. I have to double check the exact range, but I think it does extend a bit more to the north here, like just outside of California. Yeah, actually,
Gotcha.
have to reread the book, but I think it's kind of a no man's land at the moment. Even if it is like who actually controls it, there's not enough population there that it's hard to say.
Gotcha. But we believe that when we get on the other side of said no man's land, we'll be out of Pacifica, and in theory, out of the worst of the Corpo influence.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Smooth sailing.
Cool. Yeah, it'll be perfect.
You're good.
Excellent. Love it.
But yeah, definitely things have happened in those 5 weeks. Christy, your last conversation with your parents, you wanted to get a hold of their lawyer because you thought you could bully information out of them easier than your parents. You could get it out of your parents.
I did think that. Those were my exact words. Yes.
And it took a little while to get them to, like, they're like, oh yes, we just forgot, and it definitely feels like they're trying to keep you at arm's length. But it's fairly easy to kind of follow the trial as it blows up.
Yeah, I imagine it's fairly
quite public.
Okay.
Yeah. And when you do finally get a hold of the lawyer, what he says is not good. He feels like cards are stacked against them. They're trying to make an example of them, and their connection with you is not good.
What exactly? Yeah. Who exactly? Obviously, the case is against my parents, but who's the like plaintiff in the case? Who's actually like suing them?
Well, this is a fraud case. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's. I imagine it's like a government entity.
Yeah.
But if we know that
vague yet menacing government agency
is in the pocket of Happy Cool, then I'm sure I could make some assumptions.
Yeah. You've had a number of people reach out though, to like asking how they can help. Primarily, you've heard a lot from Britt. Britt has been because it's the case is being carried out down near San Bernardino, which is much closer to where she is. I've just asked a number of times if there's anything she can do to help.
I mean, I'm not sure.
Edith,
I feel like we... sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say Edith, not Edith. Doris.
Liza.
Doris has definitely reached out as well.
Oh.
Just because she knows your family. And
yeah. I think it's a lot of like wishing that I had more concrete things to give to people as well, to tell people to say like, oh yeah, do XYZ and that'll. But I feel like at this point, Christy's kind of like, I don't know, how do I take down Happy Cool? Like that's yeah.
Britt made a let's say a suggestion, but hinted strongly that if like that they're not going to get a fair trial, and if you need her to try and get them out using other means, she would be willing to do that.
That's an incredibly generous offer, but I think unfortunately, given what a high profile case it is as well, they're not going to be easy to get to. And especially given how the media is painting me, I think they're going to take that shit pretty seriously. So I would, thank you. Thank you so much. I could not ask her to do that and wouldn't want her to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Christy does get very much into like even being like stacked against them. Like, how do you prove fraud? Like, they genuinely did believe that I had been like kidnapped.
Mhm.
So I think she basically resolves like, okay, if happy cool isn't the piece that's gonna give out of this, right? Like, what pieces of the Jenga tower can I pull to get it to crash? I think she starts kind of going like, okay, how do I prove that they had like no idea what I was up to, basically. So
Fair enough.
yeah, I think she goes back through their like chat logs and stuff and asks like of their lawyer what information he has gotten from them, and kind of starts working to try to build that case. So
You're also the rhetoric you're hearing in the news a lot is like revolving around you is, well, if why aren't you like a witness or being part of the trial? If the reason you're not coming in is because you'd have to admit your guilt, and then the other side is saying, well, if she comes in, then she would face worse treatment than them, and yeah, that this is all a ploy to draw you out, and yeah, these are some of the viewpoints from either side of the editorials that you're hearing.
okay,
That's interesting.
that is very interesting.
And
Okay.
Liza, over this time you've sent a number of articles to Glenn
Yes, of
Allen
course.
and
Glenn Allen Mixon.
yeah, Glenn Allen. So he's extended your investigative series. It was mostly supposed to be for 3 weeks, but your stories have become kind of a lightning rod for discontent. And he appreciates
keep
the
reading.
readership.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so your articles have garnered a lot of attention, but he has been like you came up with some pretty damning evidence to start, but now it's become you haven't produced any evidence in a while.
Did
So
my
he's been
guy get
pushing for
back to
that.
me?
Your
Oh yeah,
authenticity.
the messages.
Your authenticity.
No, not the authenticity.
Yes.
Not Scott Dorkew.
Not
the
Scott
guy
Dorky Scott.
Did you guys just hear my
Yes.
cat?
Your cat had strong opinions
Loud
on
Yeah.
that.
clear.
Dandy.
Dandy.
That was Dandy.
Scott.
That's so funny.
Dandy's not very chatty. She doesn't talk much. I think she was asleep, woke up, got upset that she was no longer asleep, and then promptly left
As
where she
you
was
do.
sleeping in my lap.
You know, I've often gotten upset that I'm no longer asleep.
And yelled.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Damn it!
And just yelled, "Mom" or "Wife."
Yeah.
But yeah, as the guy who sent me the stuff.
Like, hey. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the guy who
'cause
tipped
you
me
were
off
like-
and sent me the video that I sent to Scott Dorkew.
Yeah. Yes, you do. That's kind of where we re-enter the story. Unless there's anything that like, is there anything you want to do with your Christy, if about your parents' case, or if there's anything anyone else wants to say they've been doing over the last 5 weeks? Any kind of bonds you've been building? So any injuries or hope would have been all erased by now.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
I think Banky and Christy have been playing. You think your parents are bad? Well,
They sit
Right.
down every night over a deck of cards, and that's absolutely. Okay.
yeah. What does 5 weeks at sea more or less look like for this crew?
Yeah.
I
That's
do think another idea that I had as we were talking about the travel, at some point as we make our way up the coast, knowing like the whole food and money problem is kind of coming to a head, if we get to if we've gone through a place with like decent trade or whatever, I would probably try to get a hold of like a fishing rod.
Oh, for sure.
Um,
Yeah. You can say you got a fishing rod.
Yeah, smart.
trying
Smart,
to
smart.
mitigate. Yeah, and then otherwise, I think Christy does eventually just decide to turn over like her like email, chat logs and stuff to the lawyer.
Okay.
To yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. Because I don't know how else to make that case. And it probably looks worse for her, and that's probably a discussion on that end of things as to whether they're going to use that. But I do think she also includes from that time period the email that was Happy Cool posing as Todd, and adds a little note about that.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe that happened some point in the last few weeks that you handed that over, and alarmingly fast, Kathleen had inside information and references directly those emails that you gave to the lawyer.
Oh, see, that's an ethics violation, and is terms for disbarment.
Well, Kathleen.
Right, but if I'm giving them to the lawyer, where's Kathleen getting them?
Maybe she's hacking the lawyer. Maybe it's not the lawyer's fault.
Roll an empathy roll to scare him. Christy.
Yeah. Okay, just straight God, right? This
her
is so
specialty.
scary. Literally. Okay.
I think if you're trying to be scary, I'll give you a bonus.
Okay, sounds good. I'm also I'll go ahead and roll that, but
you can also push.
Dash comes before the R, right?
I never know until I've done it once.
Yeah, I know, right? I need to refresh.
Okay, I am pushing that.
Okay, so four dice push.
Yeah, will it let me modify the push to 4?
Probably.
You can just roll 4 if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll just roll. I'll click empathy and put
no 1s at least, so that's good.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, and that is a 1, so I'll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one hope loss, one success.
I'm going to, in this time, as Christy has been
she's furiously
battling.
emailing.
Yeah, furiously emailing, hopping on virtual calls. Like,
yeah.
I am increasing my tension from 1 to 2 with Christy, and my tension is Javi is a little scared of her, and it's now changed to Javi is very scared of her.
Why am I suddenly out of focus? Hello? Low definition epsilon here.
Did you swap your camera for a potato?
Yeah.
Yeah,
potatoes.
that would do it.
Don't do so hot.
Classic. I do think that immediately following this email battle, she goes and lays down on one of like the little benches of the like deck and just puts her hands over her face like this and just like screams, but softly.
And Liza's like sitting on the bed like across from her and is like, "Welcome to my world, honey."
You with that roll, I'm gonna say that he denies that he leaked anything, and you believe him.
Sure. And I believe him. Okay. Yeah,
he seems believable that like he didn't give them anything, and there's a leak and he's trying to find it, but someone has.
It's not his fault.
Yeah,
okay.
has gone in.
Sounds good.
And and he's not really surprised, given like it's like what I'm
That's
up against. Yeah, this is a
Right.
challenge.
So Kathleen probably stole the information somehow.
Yeah. Hey, Liza, I know it was
Mm.
kind of like your cousin's thing. Do you know anyone who's really good at like hacking shit?
Oh goodness gracious. I do have the data miner talent.
Okay. Because I was gonna say we should try to find out like what frequency Kathleen uses when she's calling in on Kathleen's corner,
Mm.
and we should hop the frequency and absolutely steal her stream.
Oh, you want to hijack her stuff?
Yeah, she's touched my shit, so now I'm destroying the things she loves.
What are you gonna do when we do that though? Do we have a plan?
I can write a script or something. I don't know.
Can we do that before I figure out how to hijack that? Because I'm all for this. I'm absolutely all for this.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with people like Kathleen is you can't just do this shit on an impulse.
Right. No.
You gotta come in with a plan or she will skin you alive.
I know. I have a feeling this might take a minute though, which is why I'm saying maybe we start working on that, and
Okay,
then
I can work
whenever
on that
we
part.
find something on her. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I mean, if you want to fight dirty, I mean,
that's the only way I'm good at fighting, apparently.
I was
So
gonna say, what are you trying to find, like, embarrassing shit she did back in school?
I'm not talking about embarrassing shit. I need something that's gonna ruin her fucking career.
Oh,
We can figure it out. It can be a long-term project.
Her ex-girlfriend is a happy, cool PR rep.
I mean, that's definitely something that she should disclose as a conflict of interest.
Yeah, you
But,
think.
You would think. All right, we can figure it out. Maybe that's what I'll set Britt on. I mean, there's not much she can do from afar, but I don't know who she knows.
Perhaps information on, like, she had Todd executed, right?
Yeah, she did.
That's
She
probably
did.
in a memo
Ooh.
somewhere.
Try and find the fate of Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can I mean, I doubt
Or
it'll
at least
be
took off his fingers.
easier. Yeah, I doubt it'll be easier to gain access to Happy Cool's like servers than it will like the local news station. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try.
Right?
I mean, we could just go digging around her, like, her personal social media.
Oh, don't worry. Like I am doing that. Don't get me wrong. I just also want her censored by the censured. Censured is the word I'm
Okay.
looking for. By the general public, not just embarrassed.
I see.
Yeah. At this point, I'm playing for keeps.
I mean, if we can prove that she stole some information from your parents' lawyers.
Yeah,
pretty
we can
bad.
look into like the data storage situation. We can look into the leak on that. Maybe that might be a good course of action. See where the data breach occurred and try to trace it back.
Yeah, if she did it or someone connected to her did it, that's a pretty big nail. That's a pretty big damning piece of evidence right there.
Absolutely. That's a really good point. Okay. Yeah. Great plan. I like it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
sorry,
especially if we come with
is
the
this something
receipts, like,
sorry, I'm gonna miss it. Is this something you're setting Brit on, or is this something you're going after yourself?
we should set Brit on it because we're probably about to be busy. I have a feeling.
Yeah, I'll ask Britt if she or anyone she knows might have that skill set, because I don't think the
right
two
back.
of us necessarily have it on our own either.
No, we're just like we're like okay by ourselves, but we're not Edie.
Like,
yeah, I was about to say
yeah,
you're not Edie anymore. That would have been her
No,
jam.
we have a gap in the party.
But you have friends.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll ask her and I'll reach out to Doris as well and say like, hey, do you happen to know anyone who could maybe look into a data breach? Some confidential information has been getting out.
Well, I'll ask Doug.
Thank you.
He programmed the VCR. He might know about that stuff.
Amazing. I'm imagining she takes it to her knitting circle and someone's like niece has just graduated and yeah.
Knitting circles are great great networking circles as well.
Literally. Number one networking opportunity. Remember everyone, your network is your net worth. If you're not in a fucking knitting circle,
shouldn't it be
What
their
are you
knit
doing?
work?
Oh,
beautiful.
dang. A social network.
Literally. Yeah, I'm tapping
Hell
into
yeah.
the
That needs to
social
be on a
network.
shirt.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
TM.
Oh.
Jim.
Mhm.
All right. I think that might be it for long travel adventures.
Yeah.
Okay.
But on this day, as you're sailing the southern Oregon coast, that's where I said you were, right? Just gonna make sure.
Yeah.
Get my place right. Yes, southern Oregon coast. Liza, after many weeks of nothing, you get a message from that anonymous person. Are you there, Epsilon? I don't know if she had to leave for something. Okay, maybe. So what else? What's everyone else doing on the boat?
It's a great
Javi?
question. Javi has been doing his best to stay out of Christie's way, as he is now scared of her, knowing that she can equally destroy lives with a blade or with words.
The stroke of the blade or the stroke of the keys?
Yeah, so Rolly is regularly sensing this tension, this nervousness, and staying between him and Christy at most times, like just putting his body there.
I think Christy needs an emotional support dog anyway, so she has
Rolly
not
would
caught on.
definitely be down for that.
She's like, oh, thank God, my cortisol's down.
And then I think he's doing a lot of fishing, just doing anything he can to do the laziest work possible on the boat. So I think he probably, once fishing rods were acquired, just regularly has a fishing rod on one section of the boat in the water, whether it has bait on it or not. Just like, hey, I'm fishing. I'm doing stuff here, guys.
What would a fishing role be?
Let's see. That's wits, knowing like when to reel and when to let the line go slack, maybe. Or would it be strength because you're like fighting fish? I don't know.
I'll let you pick. How do you fish?
Ooh. You know what? It's a lesser stat, but I'm going to say Javi goes with wits. He tries to outsmart the fish.
I'm smarter
He's
than
gonna
a dumb
tire
fish.
Does he do
Yeah,
it?
I'm going to make the stupid fish tired. Where did it pop up? Clicked it, but I don't see.
No.
No, still no. Hold. Maybe I'll just close out of the sheet and reopen it because it was being weird. Okay. Again. No. What?
What?
That's interesting. None of my skills are rolling when I click them. So I guess I will just type it.
Yeah, it's not working for me either.
For these. Damn it. R/.
I can roll for Rolly, but not you.
That's weird. There we go. Slash R. Oh boy.
Okay, got a
Yeah.
success, and with the
Okay.
help of Rolly.
Perfect. 1 success and 1-1. So, but you only lose hope if you push, right?
Yep.
That's what I'm remembering. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So with Rolly's assistance, get some decent fish every now and then.
Fuck yeah.
I think you catch a fish, and then like Rolly just like hops in and comes out with a fish as well. So you each have 1 fish.
Yeah, for sure. Rolly is definitely it's successfully just grabbing them from the water, like they just swim up to.
They're like
eat them.
jumping.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to say is you guys have noticed as over those weeks is little baby Edith now, like she took her first kind of steps not a few days before or about a week before you saw Banky's parents, and now she is like running up and down the deck.
Oh God.
Oh.
Quickly.
Oh, jeez.
And even one day she's like climbed the mast, like almost halfway up. It's like, Banky's like, come down. Like she's very high, just like enjoying the breeze in her hair, and she is getting everywhere.
Literally.
Like hanging off the side, it is almost impossible.
Yeah, every time she 2 things. 1, freaks Javi the fuck out every time he sees out of the corner of his eye a little gnome run across the deck before remembering that they have a small child with them. And 2, Rolly is in like full panicked like nursemaid / guardian mode, and like constantly looking at everyone like, is no one else gonna raise this child? Fully, we all know Banky's doing that primarily, and so at any time Rolly sees baby Edith like on the loose, he's like steps behind, ready to grab her little onesie or whatever, and just is doing a lot of exasperated looks at everyone like, I can't raise this baby on my own.
Grabbing her by the Dust-O-Matic 5000 used as a nappy. And she's almost falling off the edge. And it keeps striking you that like she's only like supposed to be like 8 months old.
Yeah.
But she's looking
crazy. She shouldn't.
She should not be doing these things yet.
No. Toddling is already crazy. Climbing the mast and stuff is insane. This is a mutant child.
Although my kids could climb, I think, before they could walk. They would climb.
Really?
They would climb the refrigerator. They could barely stand, but they could climb it.
That's
They're
wild.
a little weird that way.
Oh man, that's
But
crazy.
yes, on this day, as you're now just on the southern shores of Oregon, after weeks of nothing, Liza, you now get the message you've been kind of waiting for.
Hell yeah.
The Neuro Post. You get a message from your anonymous tipster.
My dude.
And it's basically an apology, as it says things have gotten more urgent. And they must speak with you. And you had asked 3 questions last time in your last message to them. And the response is, where is it? Oh, when and where you want to meet? And then they say Tillamook Lighthouse and gives you coordinates, which is just a little farther up the Oregon coast. Can I bring my friends? I said, yes, that would be advisable. You asked, is this edited or is it like authentic? And basically said, I'm sure you have means of authenticating it. And you asked, how do I know you won't shoot my head off? And their answer is basically, if this is authentic, I'm putting myself at great risk just reaching out to you. But make no mistake about it, you will be at risk if you accept. I've always believed the truth is worth any risk, though. And this line, more than any, kind of catches you, because as a young, fairly idealistic journalist, with not word for word, this is a bit of a paraphrase of your philosophy on investigative reporting, as it is, I think, for most investigative reporting, that the truth is worth the risk.
Yeah. Boots, I swear to God, if you hit the power button on my PC. All right.
But he wants to meet in 2 days. The sunset in 2 days at Tillamook Lighthouse.
All right. Do we think we can get there in 2 days? I'm gonna talk to probably Banky because he's driving the boat.
Banky's a little like full of himself when it comes to sailing now. He's like, I can get you anywhere in 2 days.
Captain Banky.
I heavily doubt that, but I understand the sentiment, and I appreciate it.
Okay, actually, let me look at the map. Maybe, okay. Well, maybe. I don't know. It'll be hard.
See it on the map.
I think it could. So on the map, it'll kind of be right at the very top.
Here we go. Here we go. Guys, I've created another masterpiece.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, no.
What is it? Let me see.
Beautiful. Come join our Discord.
Social network. I love it.
Live in the Strange Discord.
Social network.
The social network.
Where you can see, and I'll just describe to you. It's the movie poster for The Social Network, except it says The Social Network, and it has instead of what's his name,
Jesse Eisenberg
guy, Jesse Eisenberg, yeah. It just has a woman with knitting needles staring down
like a stock image of a lady.
Yeah.
In like an orange
Wonderful.
sweater.
No AI here. This is just a stock photo of a lady.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I love fucking Getty Images at it again.
Yes. Honest. They're out here doing the most.
Doing the Lord's work.
For sure.
So I'm just gonna roll for Banky to see what his boating ability can bring.
Mm-hmm.
Boatability.
Boatability is good.
It is.
Was it slasher?
It was /R space and then the number of die.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do a little weather check first.
Probably a good idea.
Okay. I'll give him a little bonus.
Mm-hmm.
He already gets a bonus of +2. And given that speed is of the essence, does anybody want to help? Want to give him a hand in boating?
What kind of skill is boating?
It doesn't matter. You can just say.
I will help him boat.
Yeah.
I will be the lady with the map. I will have the map.
The navigator.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I would trust Liza to read a map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Thanks, I think.
Yeah, it was a pretty good roll, but I just wanted to check to see how I did it. But yes, you make it. Actually, only takes about a day and a half, and you kind of get there a bit early. And and luckily, it's a calmer day as you approach the small island that the lighthouse is on. It's a bit of a gray day, and it's almost a foreboding sight. I'll bring you over, take a look at it.
Okay.
You can all see it?
Yep.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
It's a dingy ass lighthouse. That's
And any other
That's a
boats
horror
already
movie
here?
plot setting.
Sorry, how many boats? Were there any boats here? Is that what you said?
Yeah, are there any other boats like docked here?
No, there isn't even really a dock. This is actually this
Oh.
is a real place. This is a
Yeah.
real lighthouse. It's got a crazy cool history, but it's very remote, and it can be actually quite dangerous to land on, and is now basically a animal preserve, as you would witness down. Kind of can't see in the picture, but down just kind of at the bottom, where it's kind of a rather bit of a steep slope into the water, is filled with sea lions right now. But it's been
Very cool.
it's been uninhabited since the 50s.
All right.
Okay, very cool.
Mhm.
Well, it's probably like this could be dangerous. So maybe like Banky and Baby Edith just kind of like put her offshore, like
Yeah.
anchor off, and we'll take. Don't we have like a little dinghy? Didn't we steal a dinghy? I feel like we did. I might be remembering that wrong.
I don't think you would have
I
a dinghy.
don't think we did.
No,
A dinghy's about
No?
as big as
Okay.
our fucking boat.
No,
No,
but
not
it would.
quite,
That's
but-
true. It would take up a lot of.
Not quite. I'm
significant amount of
exaggerating,
room, you're right.
obviously.
but I will say, like, in your travels, you were able to acquire like
have a
a little
canoe.
inflatable boat,
Okay, cool.
like not
Okay.
very robust, and I wouldn't
An
want
No.
inflatable canoe.
Enough for us to kind of get there without having to swim,
Yeah.
but probably like a lot of hand paddling or like a little tiny
Yeah.
Rower,
plastic.
an
Yeah,
oar.
or okay.
It'd be pretty nice.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
we,
Banky sets anchor not too far as you guys head on. I guess not on shore, on rock, just basically onto this
Yeah.
Mhm.
giant stone outcrop with this old lighthouse at the top.
Mhm.
And as soon as you land, the first thing you notice is like the sea lions kind of scatter, but the smell is intense.
Stanky.
Yep.
Ugh. Do you think sea lion would be tasty?
No.
Mm,
I mean, they live in pretty cold water. Wouldn't it be like a lot of like blubber?
Yeah,
Fat?
but like, what if you rend that down? You know?
you gonna
I
hunt
mean, it would
sea
take a
lions with
lot,
an
but
Uzi?
Maybe. Yeah. I think that's what they call.
I got 'em all.
overkill?
So, 75 dead sea lions along.
Yeah, no, it probably. I mean, they're pretty cute, so I don't think I actually want to like hunt them. But it's just like something to think about. Like, orca and sharks seem to think they're pretty tasty, so like maybe there's something there.
Yeah, but don't like. I mean, orcas and sharks have different taste buds than you.
What?
I mean, I
don't
would-
taste
I
like a
think
fish.
Are you sure? They got. Wait, do sharks have tongues?
So. I don't know.
It's a good question. Do sharks
I
have
don't think
tongues?
sharks have. I don't think they do. But
That's
Tommy doesn't
such a
know that.
hobby question, but it's a good
Probably
one.
not.
Damn.
Yeah.
So they don't even know what it tastes like. Man, I feel so bad for sharks.
Did you know that sharks are smooth?
Yes.
Figured, yeah.
Yeah.
It's smooth one way.
Just like Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
smooth criminals. Man, that's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
wow,
but
these are a
only
lot of steps.
part.
Yes, this is the conversation as you're ascending this really long staircase.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a bit of a supply building, about 3/4 of the way up, and then you head on all the way up, which seems to be empty. All the windows have been basically cemented over, so when you go inside, it's very dark. There's seawater everywhere, and the storms that, even though it's like 130 feet up, this big waves will crash up and into the lighthouse, so everything's kind of wet and gungy.
Okay.
Damn.
But-
so these stairs are very dangerous.
Oh yeah, they're
Okay.
They're in a
Deeply.
state of great disrepair.
Yeah.
We should not expect to move quickly back down the stairs.
Yeah.
Or you can
just
move
full
very, very
commit and
quickly.
make the slide.
Yeah.
Well, sure. One or the
Like,
other.
Go down
get
very
a
quickly
freaking, like-
with injuries.
Get a trash
Yeah.
can lid, sit in it, and go down like a sled.
You know, Liza, that's like one of the coolest ideas you've ever had.
Just don't fall off the side.
Every once in a while, I think to myself, you're a bit of a narc, but then, man, what a banger of an idea.
What?
You know,
Thanks.
the way that I kind of look at it, Javi, is that it like you only have like the narkier you are usually, the
Mhm.
more that you can have like you got to save the good stuff, right?
Oh, yeah. I got you.
Because if you're just constantly going for bangers, like you're gonna fall short all the time. You got to save that for every once in a while.
Gotcha.
Like
Yeah.
for trash can lids on really dangerous stairs.
Makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense. That's good logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything about that checks out.
I love it. I love this game. This fucking character you've decided to play.
It's a journey.
Oh,
Why is it always your characters that are...
You've got some good classics.
Just here to entertain.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Mission accomplished.
I do need another alien game where you play a corpo. I desperately
Yeah,
need
what's
like
a
a
good time?
non-traumatic alien game in which you play a corpo.
So you can basically spend the remainder of the day waiting for sunset, exploring this old, decrepit
Finding
lighthouse.
something to make a sled to go down the stairs.
Unless you guys want to do that. Is that what Javi does?
I think at least, like, I feel like Javi probably tries to find the scraps for it, but either doesn't find enough or is probably talked out of it when he considers actually trying it.
Yeah, he
Or it's like
finds.
you find something and you're like, you find something, but it's like, this is gonna, we're going to die if
Yeah,
we try
Yeah.
this.
You know what the real issue is, Javi? You know when you go bowling and they have the guardrails so it doesn't go in the gutter?
Yeah, we don't
Oh,
have any
yeah, yeah,
bumpers here.
Bumper goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
there's
good
no
point.
bumpers here.
We don't have bumpers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
so if
great
you fall off
point.
fly off the stairs, you will
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, that's about. Yeah, that would not be good.
No.
Yeah, I think you find
Even though
something
this sounds sick as hell.
like a piece of old
I
sheet
think we
metal.
send a rock. I think we send a rock
Yeah.
down the stairs just to see if it would work, and then it flies off the side, and we're like, yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you-
rock
you-
like shatters against the other rock.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched the rock turn into pebbles and we're like,
Maybe
This
not.
is your brain on drugs.
I do like to think that everyone in the group solidly
Oh,
considers the
God.
sledding idea for
Yeah.
at least 5 minutes
for sure.
Oh,
until
yeah.
we send the rock down.
Yeah, you find a nice little piece of sheet metal, and Javi gets on it at the top. And he's kind of sitting there for a long while. Because she's like, just go already. Goes on a push. I'm just like, no, I'm not ready yet.
We sent,
Yeah,
you gotta
exactly.
send the rock down
And then you're like,
first.
then you send the
out.
rock down, and then you see the rock just like smash, and
And
Yeah.
the sheet
Bring it
metal
outside.
gets like bent.
you're like, okay, what now?
Yeah, okay, maybe not.
Moving on.
Alright, what's plan B?
Maybe a skateboard.
See, the issue is still the bumpers, right?
No, you do a sick grind
Oh,
down hundreds of feet.
Yeah, 150-foot grind.
I hadn't even considered the 150-foot grind.
Yeah, that's the key. It would be a
Oh.
challenge, but I think you get in the Guinness Book of World Records. I think that might be a record.
But I think they have to be. Wait, do you think Because I'm pretty sure they have to have like somebody there to verify, right?
That's
for
a
the book.
great point.
Do you
you
think
message
that
somebody?
the guy who's meeting us here
Is qualified?
is qualified?
Fuck. That'd be so cool, but I don't have my skateboard.
God,
Can we?
fuck.
We gotta
One hole
circle
in
this
this
thing on the
plan.
map. The only hole that could possibly be
Only
found. I'm like trying to
Nice.
zoom in to see if there's even railings, and I don't think there are.
There is no way this place is OSHA compliant.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
great point.
I just shared a picture of what kind of storms
Okay.
they get.
Oh my god.
They used to call it.
That's
They used to call it Terrible Tilly.
Yeesh.
I would call it that.
Yeah, that
Terrible
seems like
Tilly
a
is truly a
reasonable thing
name.
to call it.
It cost too much to maintain because it kept breaking.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Under those conditions, yeah.
When they were trying to put it there, one of the surveyors died trying to even just like survey the land
Holy
with
shit.
the rock. That
What?
should have been their first clue.
Yeah, that's not a great
That's a little
start.
side story, but yeah, if you want to find a cool history of a weird place,
That's
Tillamook
crazy.
Lighthouse. It's nuts. And that's where
That's
you guys are now.
Right.
Yeah, perfect spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even a problem. Barely an inconvenience.
Do you like my lobster? That's a. If you haven't
My
seen The
God.
Lighthouse, that's a reference to The Lighthouse.
Great movie.
That's so good.
But yeah, I think the shenanigans, just keep yourselves entertained throughout the
Mhm.
day.
Yeah, we got a day to kill.
And you call, like occasionally look down and just see Banky standing on the deck watching you guys like have fun and oh, he's at home with the kid.
I feel like I left. Rolly probably stayed as well. Would be my guess.
It
Rolly
would be
probably
difficult to get
is too
Rolly.
protected. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would.
So I think they're both on child rearing duty for sure.
We should come up with an elaborate signaling system for Banky right here and now. That's what we should fill the rest of the time with.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
A series of like flags and shit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You would find some old signaling flags, like Navy signaling flags, in the storage
yeah.
room.
Yeah,
It's like-
absolutely. That's what we spend the
Yep.
rest of our time doing. Yeah.
Yep. And we have no way of translating that code to Banky, so I'm sure he's just panicking, trying to
Yeah.
find anything that
What do
explains
they
to him what.
need?
He's like pointing at himself, and then like, you guys, like, you want me to over there? You want me to come? Like, should I leave? Trying to land a plane?
Yeah, they are definitely mostly plain signals.
Yeah, for sure.
But as the sun starts to touch the horizon off in the west, from the northeast, you hear a noise. A rhythmic chopping noise as
Oh shit!
a helicopter comes into view. And it grows bigger until you can see it closely. And it's got like a tour company logo on the side.
Okay.
And it touches down on the roof of the supply building. And it's kind of hard to see because you guys will be up top, just to give some space. It's kind of hard to see, but there's obviously a pilot, and then there's someone in the passenger seat. And after they touch down, yeah, right there,
Okay.
you can see them talking, and the passenger is trying to explain something to the pilot, and the pilot's kind of like shaking his head and like tapping his wrist. And it's like, oh,
Interesting.
and the passenger hops out and ducks and starts to climb the stairs. And when he gets close to the top, he looks up, and Liza, you see this man and you recognize him. Not someone you know super well, but it's kind of a familiar face.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
And it takes you a moment, like you would cross paths in the journalistic world, or maybe
Yeah.
earlier in your career.
Maybe we were like college
Dan-
buddies.
Daniel, Daryl Archideld.
Daryl Archideld!
That's great.
He was a neuroscape expert that you'd use often. And actually, the last you heard, he was working for the Kathleen.
Mm.
And he hurries up, and then is just kind of standing face to face with the three of you, looking around, and looks, Liza,
Archie.
thank you for coming. And he kind of smiles at his nickname. No one's called me that for a while.
Last I heard, you've been dealing with the devil.
Don't I know it now? We should get inside, though.
Okay.
Welcome to our abode, dude.
Thanks, man.
It's a real shitty house, but it's the only thing shittier than the shitty pen.
It's the shitty tookie. Shitty took.
Yeah.
Shitty took, yeah.
Shitty took sounds like
Took a shit.
like it's an innuendo. Yeah, that was a terrible smelly
Yep.
shitty took. I can't believe I just said that out loud.
On stream too, for the whole internet to
Thank
All
God
of
Brit's not
time.
watching. Brit's asleep.
Yeah.
Thank God. My actual friend called Brit.
The other Brit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baba.
So,
So
what are we here for, Archie?
Oh,
Thank-
yeah, guys, this is Daryl Archideld. A bunch of us call him Archie.
Like introduces, and he's like, I've heard your names before. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, kind of hard to avoid these days.
Yeah, we're like famous.
He looks at Christy in particular. He's like, yes, I can't imagine what your parents are going through. But
It's just
yeah,
a shame she can't shank somebody about it.
it's like, okay.
The universal fix.
Thank you again, Liza, for meeting me. But like, I've got something I can show you, but you guys understand that you could be putting yourselves at risk. This is your last chance. If you don't want to see it, that's fine. But I thought you might be the only one that could do something with it.
Let's do
I
it.
probably will do something with it. I'll keep
But
your
we're
name and
kind of at
everything out
risk
of it.
already.
Yeah.
So he opens up his bag and pulls out a small laptop and sets it up so you can see it, and hits play. And you recognize it a bit from the clip, but it looks like what you saw was just like a small conversation. This looks like a larger conference room, like the same kind of setup, but there's more people. So yeah, it sounds like just off camera there's a PowerPoint presentation being done. And someone is talking, and it seems like a very technical presentation, but as you listen, you start to clue in that what they're talking about is putting human consciousness into machines. And once the technical pieces has finished, a woman's voice says, Happy Cool has begun promising early trials, but has had containment issues. While the burden of cleaning up the mess should be their responsibility, the issues affect us all. With their recent loss of resources, we will all need to pitch in to rectify the potential exposure. There's some shuffling and some grumbling from the people that are gathered. It's like, people, we all have a common goal, and this won't likely be our only hurdle. If and when you falter, we will be there to clean up your mistakes as well. It's not to say Happy Cool will not get its castination. And you can see one person in particular in the crowd kind of looks uncomfortable as people kind of turn and look at them. Probably the representative of Happy Cool. And I think you would know, Liza, that looking like as you saw in the other clip, this is more like higher up execs from all the neurocasting associated corporations. This is a conglomerate of people that are usually at competition or all together at this.
Yeah.
But enough of this for now. I wish to speak to the level 1 representatives. The rest of you are dismissed. And people start to stand up and like they're going to shuffle out, and the camera person has to readjust, and you can see them, they're like moving around and can't really hear anything, and it kind of cuts out. And then it cuts back in on the room is almost completely empty except for the few top corporate executives. And this is kind of more of the clip that you had seen. And the beginning of the conversation is lost in as the person's kind of repositioning themselves. But then it kind of picks up right where you'd seen. We're in agreement then. If we are doing this, then we are all doing this. There's no going back. From the ashes of old America, we will unite. And they start all handshaking, and the woman who seems to be in charge, you can't see her, but you can see she's got like a long black gloved hand that reaches out and shakes their hands. Sure. To the new world, to a new humanity, to the Beagle Initiative.
Probably a Darwin reference.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, and they all
fucked.
And they all say, basically in response to this, ex Chinibus. And they start to break up, and the camera kind of zigzags quickly and cuts out.
Ooh.
Is Baby Edie a robot?
He's like, who? Did you say that out loud?
You know, I do think
Yeah.
we need to have that conversation.
What if she's not a robot?
had
She's
a
like a
mom.
person with a robot mind.
So like the inverse of what they did to
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Put
yeah.
a human consciousness in an artificial body, and then put an artificial consciousness in a human body.
That would be fucking bonkers.
Okay, well, so lady with a gloved hand is okay. Is there any public-facing figure for any of the companies like that, and or how injured do we think Vanessa was after that?
That's a good question.
You think she's very injured.
She done got
Yeah,
fucked
I don't feel like it would just be a hand for her. I feel like this has to be someone different. Okay. Are there any like what sort of anti-monopoly, like antitrust laws exist in this in this setting?
I'm guessing those bad boys are gone.
Yeah. If you could prove it, you would have to you'd still have to go through, like, you'd find proof, and then you would have to test your proof in court, which would be difficult.
Yeah, because it would also be... Ooh. Yeah, for a multitude of reasons. Okay.
Mhm. Archie is like bringing this to a court would be challenging given their legal representation, but the court of public opinion,
Yeah, I mean that, and
they
then
are not immune to.
If it's
True.
not a criminal trial, they don't get a jury. You just have to find one judge who's against the corruption and make sure it ends up in their district.
Or a really
I've been
gullible
reading-
one.
I've been reading a lot of law textbooks recently.
Yeah,
What?
right.
Phoenix
A lot of
Wright attorney
lawyers.
is still 5 years off, I think.
Yep. Yeah.
I think he
2001 is when it came out on the Game Boy, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I just meant the public opinion, like
Well, yeah.
like these,
Yeah.
and he turns to Liza and he's like, you've really started something. People listen to you. People are upset. People see this. They don't know what's going on, but everybody knows something's going on. Nobody knows what.
Liza, this is what we try to air on Kathleen's corner.
This is what we try to air on Kathleen's corner.
Yeah.
Of course, followed up by a very in-depth article.
Well, sure. But I would love to introduce myself to Kathleen's corner with this.
I mean, if we can have this video, because I'm gonna have to post it, or put bits of it somewhere when I write about it.
That's exactly why I brought it. But
What we're here.
Yeah.
there's even more, a lot more.
What?
Oh. What have you unearthed, Archie?
Yeah, what else?
He's kind of smiles like, I don't even know yet. So I don't know if we established what the station was that Kathleen, or what like network conglomerate
Kathleen's
she's
Corner.
a part of, like what she's a part of, like what media.
No.
But he's been working there, and he basically explains that he has been basically backing up all communications onto his personal. It's kind of his deal.
Okay.
They have been ever since your guys' battle with them and Happy Cool. They've been very their security has been heightened, and it's a large amount of data. He's had a hard time moving it. He's just letting it accumulate on his drive, but he's like, they don't even let us give us days off anymore. It was a really difficult to get out here. I paid this tour guide an exorbitant amount of money just to get me here, but he's kind of looks back out the window, and you can he sees the helicopter pilot like looking around. Yeah, see, it's like, I need to leave soon, but if you can make it to the headquarters, it's possible I can get that to you.
The Happy Cool headquarters?
No, I don't know. We didn't give it a name.
News.
Yes.
The conglomerate headquarters.
Yeah. Whatever. Kathleen's
Okay.
corner
Right.
is.
The network.
Yeah.
Yeah. Network news.
Yeah.
Just network.
NN.
Network news.
Network.
Network news.
This is as faceless as you get.
Yeah, seriously.
And Kathleen's Corner is like her own segment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up in Portland.
Okay.
Oh, it's not in Pacifica. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I gotta double
she
check
was
if
on sucking
that's-
their dick. Okay. All right. I mean,
Viva
wrap
la
it up
revolution,
all.
Carl.
Yeah, literally.
So this is just going to end up being a teaser article almost on what's to come.
We
Damn.
can't let them think that we know anything, Liza. We can't let them know what we know. until we air it. If we're putting it out there.
Until we put this on Kathy's corner.
I mean, yeah, or
Weird.
whatever we're gonna do. If we're gonna show up to the headquarters and try and steal all their internal communications, then we can't let them think for any reason that we're coming. We gotta lay low.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll build the hype in the meantime.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll post some stills with I'll use some stills that are really blurry and not particularly revelatory.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm really hesitant about letting them know our next move
Oh, that's true.
in any sort of way, shape, or form. Okay. Yeah, Archie, we don't want you to miss your flight back. How long do you think it'll take for that data transfer at headquarters? Because I mean, even getting the raw data, we'll still have to comb through it. So I don't even know that that's. What do you think?
It depends. There's multiple ways of doing it. You can,
Okay.
if you could even remove the drives and just take the drives,
Okay.
would be the fastest. But
Okay.
Liza, I can't be connected with you. Like, this is you won't hear from me again. This is I'm already worried.
How are we gonna get to you when we do get to network news?
When you get there, I'm not going to be there.
Mm.
Like
How
I
will
said.
you know when to not be there? Unless we have
How will we know how to get the things?
Please send me a message. I won't respond, but
Okay.
but I will
You'll
be.
keep the line open at
Yeah.
least.
Okay.
This is, but maybe this will help. And he gives you a security card, passkey.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, so this will get us in.
But it's not his. It's got someone else's name on it.
Oh.
Archie, what have you been up to?
Is this a fake, or is this actually somebody that you just kind of stole this off of?
Oh, he lifted this.
Yo, yeah, it's somebody's.
Whose is it?
I'm trying to find the list. Where's our list?
I thought we pinned it!
We did. I can't find it now for some reason.
It's not pinned.
I checked it earlier today to find to get Archie's name.
Yes.
Here.
I found it through a pin, and now I can't.
Is it in Welcome to Strangersville? No.
It is it's in Electric State. I just forwarded or replied to it, so you can click on the. And then we should pin it. I don't have permissions to do that, but.
Oh, it's got to be Mario McElwain.
Mario McElwain.
Mario
That's a very-
McElwain.
Good name.
No, that's Mackerel Wayne. That's an R.
Oh, sorry. I should have known
Mario
better.
Mackerel Wayne.
McElwain is
Generous
way too
way.
normal. Mackerel Wayne.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay.
All right. I swear it was pinned. I literally checked it like 4 hours ago to get the last name.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
This Discord hates that list.
Literally.
Yeah.
Anatoly.
That's weird.
I remember Anatoly Smorin from Everyone is John. I think it was Anatoly and Sean for coat, or Sean
Yep.
for coat,
Yep.
who bought it out.
Yep. Ay.
But yeah, he
Dwight
basically
Portugal.
Dwight Dworchigal. It's not even
Dworchigal.
Dwight.
You're right. Wait.
Dwight.
Okay, sorry, Coyote.
He hands you the key card and just says, looks around at all of you. Says, good luck, and he's out the door.
All right.
If there's anything you want to know, you can catch him super quick, but he's looking around.
No, he's out of here, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. Oof. Okay.
So yeah, you step out onto the the balcony as he runs back down, and you can see the tour guide is like tapping his wrist again. He seems a little agitated. He's like, sorry, he like hops in, and the sun has completely set by now. And kind of in the last of the civil twilight as the helicopter takes off and heads back in the direction it came from. As you're standing on the balcony, maybe just chatting about what's the next steps, what should you guys do, from the northeast, you heard a loud boom.
We hear a boom. Do we feel it at all?
You feel it? Not so much.
Yeah. Okay. Looking to the east, is there a flash of light, smoke? I know it's the sun has gone down.
It's
so
not total dark, but it's kind of like
we're
that.
also pretty far out into the water. I'm sure we can probably see pretty well.
Like the clouds are still partially lit. And after maybe a minute or two after the boom, not directly overhead, but again, like above you and to the east, two F-14s fly by.
What the fuck?
Oh, so the boom was like a sonic boom, not an explosion boom.
Maybe.
What the fuck?
Fuck. What does the helicopter do in response to the
it was out of sight by this time.
Oh, it was after. Okay.
Yeah, it had kind of gone out of sight for a couple minutes before you heard a boom.
Gotcha.
And then about a minute or so later, two F-14s
Ooh.
Don't like that.
fly by.
I
think Archie might be dead.
There's a significant chance that Archie is dead.
I think also as they fly by, I think Christy's just kind of gonna like shove everyone like under, like against something, undercut, just anything so that like they don't like against a wall, just so that they have a lesser chance of seeing us still here.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that.
Yeah. I think it's maybe even a little preemptive. I feel like she hears the boom and she just like is no.
Out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Oh, I mean, if he was out of sight, we don't really, unless we see a helicopter falling into the sea, then it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably too early, but maybe when we get back to the boat, send him a message. See if we get any response.
He should know that at the very least that there are eyes on him with enough to
have fighter jets.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, fighter jets are pretty rare.
Cool.
Because mostly the military move towards drones, but their fighter jets still existed, but they definitely weren't as common. They were a poor man's drone.
Yeah.
You had to actually put a person in it. But yeah, they existed.
Yep.
Yeah, God forbid. Woof. Okay.
Okay. Not great. Not my favorite.
No. Certainly not that. Woof.
Yeah. The boom and then the what's called the jets go by, and it's a fairly calm night, and just kind of standing there in silence, like what the fuck, and then you just hear in the distance someone yelling, but it sounds quiet. What was that? Banky is calling from the boat.
God, you scared me. I thought it was like someone like dying.
Yeah.
Banks is like, no, really? What was that?
Oh,
guys?
Fighter jets.
And he's getting Rolly nervous, and Rolly's barking.
I'm sure, yeah.
Like fireworks.
Yeah. So the boom was to the east. So did the jets then fly over us, like back out to sea?
They went. I guess they were just
more like
flying
past us along the
north.
coast?
They were flying kind of more or less north to south to the east
Okay.
of you.
Gotcha. I understand now. Gotcha. Okay.
From what you could see, it was a fairly
secondary
straight line.
concern.
Yeah. Got it.
We never found out what happened to Paul,
So true.
but it's obviously him that they're talking about in the video, or more
Right.
like him.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to the boat and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We're kind of sitting ducks.
We need a bail.
Yeah.
We need to leave.
All right, everyone down to the boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
So by the time you get down there and get in the raft, it's pretty dark as you're trying to get back to the boat, and you make it back, but it's difficult, and it's almost pitch black now. You get back on, you get the boat back on. Becky's like, what was that? What the hell's going on? Who's in that helicopter? I have so many questions.
Those were fighter jets that flew by. That was the big noise. So no one's dead yet, I guess. The guy in the
Who would be dead?
the guy in the helicopter is a friend of mine who gave us some really useful information,
And he might be dead.
and he might be dead. Or
Significant chance.
I'm already sending a message and I'm like, there's people after you with fighter jets, be careful.
Yup. Does it say, does he have red receipts on? Does it say if it gets delivered?
Do I? Does he?
Sure, we'll say that's a thing. If it's been read,
Can he
or
send a thumbs up?
it's been
Or,
delivered, but I don't think you know if
It's
it was
been
read or
delivered,
not.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah. Okay.
So where do we go?
Portland.
What do we do?
Yeah. Gotta keep
Breaking
on moving
the
forward.
News network.
Like
Network
now at
news?
night?
Well,
you guys don't
I mean,
sail at
it'll
night
take us a
generally.
while to get there.
I think we're probably okay tonight.
We should get away from here, but we don't have to make it all the way to Portland.
Yeah.
No, but we should. We
In
don't need to
case
go all the way to
it's
Portland
gonna
now,
be
but we
bad.
probably should kind of schmooze a little.
Sure.
Are you comfy with
okay.
that, Banky?
Yeah, okay. He's like
You want some help?
checking the winds.
got
And it is a very calm evening.
Okay.
It's kind of the only way you can land on this rock, but it's not great sailing weather. Like, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, we just need to like get to not here.
And he kind of just tries to control your drift, like
Okay.
use what
That's
little wind it
fine.
is to try and direct you as you drift.
Get the oars from the canoe, the blow up canoe.
Yeah, and moves you a bit. You've gotten a little bit of ways. Not that you can really see how far you've gone, and you kind of just know direction. You don't really know distance, as it's gotten so dark and you don't really have any reference. There's not really any light on shore. It'd be great if there was a lighthouse.
Yeah. What the heck?
Only.
Functioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's overcast, so there's not even any really stars or moon.
Damn.
It's a dark night. The night's a dark time for me.
It's
It's dark for everyone, stupid.
Yeah.
I love how you say that in like a Batman voice.
I stole it from a movie I can't remember right now.
Mm.
the figure skating with Will Ferrell and
Oh,
Blades of Glory. Yeah, I was gonna say
right?
Blades of Steel. No, that's the hockey game. Yeah, Blades of Glory. Night's a dark time for me. It's dark for everyone. Stupid.
Oh man.
I mean, what
that's
more
one I
can you
have-
say?
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you get a little ways away, and you, I guess, spend the night out on the ocean.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right. Can I get? Let me see. What do I want? Can I get a wits roll from everyone?
Yeah. Oh.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Classic.
Oh no.
Good lord.
Completely in character.
Yep. Oblivious.
Nice just now.
No, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Girls do be vibing.
So as you're asleep in the bottom decks of the boat, and the waves are softly lapping against the side. It's going clunk 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 clunk, and the rhythmic snoring of Javi and Rolly. I think like one snores and then the other snores. There's clunk 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 clunk. It's a bit more of a clunking noise. Sounds slightly stronger than the sound of the wave. And Liza and Christy stir a little bit. Like, it wakes you both up.
I think with everything that's happened today, it's not necessarily as often as you would probably think. But I think in this particular situation, Christy did go to bed with her knife under her pillow.
Yeah.
I really do, yeah.
I think Liza gets up, looks at Christy, looks at the hole where the clunking is going, looks back at Christy, looks back at the hole, and just kind of like tilts her head towards the like upstairs.
Yeah. Yep. Well, here I go stabbing again.
Do we have a gun?
Yeah, you got a 22.
I got a hunting rifle. Yeah, I take my fucking gun.
Yeah.
Banky's got a
Shotgun.
and an Uzi. With
Javi's the
Javi's
Uzi.
got the Uzi.
Javi does, yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna roll for Banky. If he's asleep or awake with you.
That's a fair point.
Nope,
do we
sleeping.
wake the others up?
Oh, never mind,
Liza?
he's up. It's like,
Okay.
what was that? Did you guys hear that? It's a bit of
Yeah.
Did we
It's
hit
kind of,
something?
fucking weird. I don't know, man. We should go check it out though, for sure, but we should be really quiet about it. Do we wanna, Christy is just gonna kind of like do a little very quiet, and she'll time it with kind of the thunks, but just to try to get Rolly up also.
Wake up the dog.
So just wake Rolly, don't wake Javi.
Smart,
Well, I feel
honestly.
like
I mean-
Rolly makes enough movement getting up. Javi is probably naturally gonna also.
He's gonna step right on the dangle dangle getting up.
I
That
was
is pretty
maybe,
classic.
Yeah.
I get my chest stepped on by a 13-pound cat. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we've all
I'm
had
sorry.
the rod and tackle kicked by a dog waking up sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Literally. I'm so sorry about your 13-pound cat. My dog is pure muscle. Hard, man.
yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
It's a
yeah,
lot
universal
with-
experience.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just kind of make like a little bit of like just a small to get Rolly to try to get up.
You like give Rolly a little push and like kicks his legs out and hops up and like whipping his head around.
And I'll just kind of be like,
and like ears perk up.
okay. And I'll crouch down and go stealth mode.
Yeah.
On the upper deck, I guess.
The girls are going stealth mode.
Yeah.
So you like crouch down and go up the steps, and Rolly, who's still on the bed, with Javi, his ears perk up again, and she gives out a low grrr. And you kind of turn back to look as Rolly's growling, and then you hear a tink 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 as something comes down the steps of the.
Oh no!
And
Can I grab it and throw it back up?
I don't think you have enough time, because as it gets to you, a brilliant flash of light and a deafening.
Oh, did we just get
deafening noise.
flashbanged?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And blinding light, searing pain in your eyes. This complete a rude awakening for Javi. Actually, Javi's the only one that can see.
Yeah, probably, right? My ears are ringing, but I can see just fine.
Yeah.
What? What
the absolute fuck?
And
Did you just flashbang me to wake me up, Christy? What the fuck?
That's true.
So
That's probably exactly what he's thinking. The prank.
so the only one that can
Something
see
Christy
what happens
would do.
next. The only one that can see what happens next is Javi, as he sits up in bed and watches these dark forms storm down the steps and grab a hold of everybody. And you see your ears are still ringing, and but it's just starting to go away as you see in the corner Banky jumps up, and he's got baby Edith in his arms. And the ringing's kind of just leaving enough to you hear one of them say, like, grab the baby. And the one that they spoke to looks back and is like, what? He's like, grab the child. And seems very hesitant. He's like, it's a baby. And then there seems to be like a brief discussion, and finally like tries to gently take the baby as two other guys jump on Banky, and as he's pulling the baby Edith away, Edie's like starts to cry already.
I was gonna say she's screaming.
She's already screaming.
I'm sure.
So is Banky probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crime.
He's losing his mind as he's pulling baby Edith away, and she starts to cry, and then she starts saying, Banky!
What?
Banky! As they pull her away, and he starts losing it, and they throw cuffs on behind his back, and he's like yelling. They throw tape across his mouth and put a bag over his head, and you see that just before the same thing happens to all of you.
What the fuck?
God.
And you get the sensation that you're being dragged off the ship.
Oh, well, that's
Edith can
unfortunate.
talk now.
Yeah.
Oh,
she
okay.
can.
And that's
Cool.
probably as good a spot as any to end her.
Yeah, that sounds
God.
great.
Freaking dang it.
God dang it. Huh. Okay.
Your
okay,
shit
okay.
got rushed.
Yeah, we did. Well, we didn't get far enough away, clearly.
Limitations to the sailboat, I guess.
Yeah,
They
we
don't
have a
call it
sailboat,
this
not a
thing
fucking
for
pontoon.
Yeah.
If we get a pontoon, we're gonna call it the regular Ben.
Get a really nice boat. It's just called
The regular Ben.
Just the Ben.
Perfectly serviceable.
No. Specifically regular Ben. I'm sorry I made you almost adequate Ben.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I made you spit out your drink, Athena.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
But yes, to be fair, this is a bit of electric state railroading, as there are designated
Hey, you know, it happens.
designated stops and
There's always
certain set
consider.
pieces that narratively make sense. But yes,
I mean, I
you were-
can't just throw the flashbang back at them.
Yeah,
You can just
had the
yeet the
passion.
flash, throw it,
Yeah.
just throw it in the ocean, flashbang the fucking fish, and then Rolly can catch them all.
Wrong.
Well, no, but then we have food. And Rolly can catch
Oh, God.
them.
there you go.
Absolutely
You still have to
no
deal with a whole assault team.
Forget
Yeah.
fishing. Forget fishing rods and shit. I want to fish with flash.
Listen,
Probably
someone has
pretty
to
effective.
manage chaos.
I love the technique.
All right.
That's so funny.
Okay.
What a way. That was
Yeah.
pretty wild.
What a way.
What a way.
So
Ain't that just the way?
so Archie's definitely dead, huh?
Oh
Really?
yeah.
Seems like a good
really?
chance. Seems like a pretty good chance.
Yep.
Maybe not.
Ay.
Never know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just something else that exploded in the distance, probably.
Right, of course, yeah. No, it was just the Sonic from the.
Yeah,
it was-
You're right. It was just the Sonic thing.
Right. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Yeah. So on that note,
Yeah.
All
All right. So the next, I thought we were gonna get to the next part, but the next session will be interesting.
as if this one wasn't.
What's your definition of interesting, man?
Yeah. Well, I'm certainly curious to figure out what the hell we're doing post being SEAL Team 6.
Being
Yeah.
fucking kidnapped? Yeah.
Yeah. Not my
This is gonna be
favorite.
really bad for Christy. Very much like a crying wolf situation. Now she's actually kidnapped? Fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we're
Bad
gonna
for
start
your
another
socials.
campaign. No
yeah,
one
that's
idea.
true. No one was gonna.
Was it relapsing milk carton kid?
That's funny. That's
Oh,
very
no.
good.
Recidivism rate kidnapping industry are insane.
Of the kidnapped industry.
Yeah, of the kidnapped industry. Yes,
Yeah.
sorry. You're right.
Well, this would be nice though if Banky is here for the next part.
Absolutely.
Mikey and-
Yeah.
That'll be
Banky.
great.
That's
I
true.
feel like you should just wake up first and like alone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right.
All right.
Well.
Indeed.
Things are looking grim, but I don't know.
For sure.
We've got some skills. We'll see how it goes.
Bro.
One or two.
Skills are what we have.
Yep.
The best of skills. All the skills, even.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep making the choice not to roll for empathy on our level up, so all I get are talents.
Yeah. It's the best.
Yeah, have to stay on brand, you know? True to
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Well, again, I don't think we're going to make any predictions. Hope we get it.
No.
Hope to see it all again soon.
Hope for soon.
Yeah.
Crossed. We
That
would
should be
love
good.
to be back sooner.
Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, thanks for playing. Even if it ended a little dark.
Oh, it's a good way to end it.
All right.
And keep an eye out potentially for a Everyone is John Part 3.
Yep.
We were just chatting about
in
it.
the
for
works.
stream.
Everyone is junior.
Yep.
Yep.
And whatever other fun nonsense we come up with.
Yeah. Put some more stuff out here soon.
Yeah, I'd love to do another. Well, we still need a part 2 to our You're in Space and Everything's Fucked, and we can definitely add more players if
We need more
for
people
that.
to be in
To
space
to
where
be
everything
fucked.
is fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we hope to see you
All
soon.
right.
All right. Take care.
So long.
Jazz hands out.
Hell yeah.
Just
Yes, it's
hang-
out.
Doo-doo-doo.
Maybe if I do it over here, you'll see my cat.